But yeah, Miss Rachel, dude, I love Miss Rachel. That weird little, what is she like? Middle Eastern. I bet you Miss Rachel's like Palestinian or Persian or but what are the hairy bitches? The Armenian. She's Armenian. I think she's Armenian. She looks Armenian. Don't fool me, Miss Rachel. You look Armenian. I know an Armenian when I see an Armenian. I know Anna Kasparian. Shout out. Even though I would talk shit on YouTube, but still shout out because you're better than Jank for sure. You're like the best one actually, Anna. Shout out to you. Um, but that being said, though, Miss Rachel is a children's music teacher. She teaches shapes, triangles, ABCs, one, two, threes, hop little bunny, all the cutest shit you can ever imagine. And it broadened my children a very long way, you know? So to her, her little lesbian, transgender, white girlfriend, not her girlfriend, but like her girlfriend, like her friend who's there, shout out to her. She does great. She does the guitar, she sings. And I like that she is a little different because there are lesbians out there. They're they, thems. I'm not, they, them is a little different, but like, dude, I don't know. Just fucking be cool. Eh, I wasn't tripping off that shit because people tripped off that for a second. I didn't know, didn't care. I don't care. Whatever. Can my kid count? Can my kid do the ABCs, but not the new ABC? Because there's a new ABC that it goes like this: ABCDEFGHIJKLMNQRSTUV. It doesn't do LMNOP because LMNOP was too hard for kids. Anyways, though, hell no. Miss Rachel does LMNOP. I like that. Miss Rachel does one, two, three. Miss Rachel does uh Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. That's my girl's fucking jam. Wheels on the Bus. The proper way, the right way, the American way, actually, I will say. But I do feel bad for her because she's a child. She's a person for the children. Like I said, her what do Wu Tang Trick Daddy, a Pope's Dick, and Miss Rachel all have in common? They for the kids, strictly dickily, and but yeah. So she said, "Oh man, I pray for the poor dead babies in Palestine." And motherfuckers was like, "Oh, you fucking bitch." You fucking bitch, you fucking going for Palestine. We're gonna get you fucking investigated by the Mossad and the blah blahs. And I was like, all right, I get it. I get it if she was for real about that, okay, investigate. But she also did say, like, oh, for the poor little Jewish babies and the children, and obviously the adults, but she's more for the children. Yeah, Pope did. Children. Sorry, that's still. Anyways, but yeah, man, it's just the backlash. I'll just say back up off her, dude. Let her be. Let Miss Rachel be. She doesn't teach my children nothing political. She keeps it strictly freaking children, and that's it. Ain't nobody over the age of 15 fucking with her. Well, except for me, parents. Um, but yeah, so it's like, all right, cool. Um, Now though, if you want to talk about fucking that bitch, I would. I ain't gonna lie. Now my wife may not hear this, or she may hear it from outside these walls. I don't care. She knows what the fuck is up when it comes to this shit. It's nothing but pretty much true. Like, fuck it. Why not? Would I fuck Miss Rachel? Yes. Now would I have a tough time debating like, fuck, do I fuck Miss Rachel or do I cheat on my wife with Miss Rachel? That would, but like obviously just because I'm married. But it's like, damn, Miss Rachel, huh, I never thought I'd be doing this. Huh. Oh my god, dude, could you imagine, dude, Miss Rachel just pushes you up on the wall, starts sucking your fucking cock, dude, and then she's just counting along. One, two, oh my god, dude, I would fucking come so hard if she started cock sucking, counting the stroke. Oh my god. Anyways, that's that's neither here nor there. Let's go before I just have to cut this whole feed. Before it just turns into an OnlyFan podcast. All right, let's just stop this now. But dude, can you imagine if Miss Rachel likes getting fucked in the butt? Like, but not like regular sex. I'm talking about what if she liked it like a porn star where she's like bouncing her ass on her husband's fucking cock, and she's just like, oh my god, fuck me in my butt. I'm gonna fucking come so fucking hard. I'm sorry. I'll laugh at my ass off. Just saying, "Oh, fuck me in my butt" so fucking hard sounds funny, but thinking Miss Rachel getting fucking pounded out like that. Oh my god, just her uttering that fucking phrase. Oh my god, dude. But yeah, yeah, damn it, that shit's hilarious. Oh, shout out Miss Rachel, dude. I'm gonna fucking come. I'm gonna fucking come, dude. Oh my god.
Yes, I can change, I can
I
change.
don't know. I don't know when it comes to old Miss Rachel. I don't know, but So anyway, let's save it for this. Now, let's go into the makeup section now. And by makeup, I mean not putting on foundation and shit. I mean like I just make shit up. So what the fuck was it? Oh, I was listening to Joe Rogan and they were talking about how they tried to attribute a murder to Sasquatch, right? And I was also watching like some SEAL team shit, so I happened to just combine the two in my mind. I was like, murder, Sasquatch. All right, this will just be a side one, but we gotta find the son of a bitch who murdered this fucking girl, tore her from butthole to mouthpiece. Like, whoa, didn't know Bigfoot got down like that. But don't ever. That's for my tia with cancer. Excuse, I love you. For real. All right, but so I was like, all right, what if there was just I was talking to my wife about this. What if there's just a movie of Bigfoots, but they're SEAL Team 6 Bigfoot, SEAL Team Foot, SEAL Team Foot, and it's just fucking, I don't know, let's do 5 to 6 Bigfoots. And they're just out there doing Navy SEAL shit. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll make up a language like they can speak English, obviously. I'm like, no, my name is Brandon. My name is Brandon. Like that's my actual like Bigfoot name. Mine Brandon. Brandon. You know what I mean? They just have real names and shit, but they still talk gibberish. And I just thought, dude, that'd be so fucking badass. And they're like the Bigfoot SEAL Team 6, but they're just Bigfoots though with guns. They don't have no. You're mistaking me. They don't have all the gear. I mean, if we want to, that can be edited in, but it's just a fucking Bigfoot with a goddamn gun. Oh my god, dude! New movie now, just right now. Could you imagine Rampage? Okay, the movie Rampage. Basically, all right, this will be a remake, but fuck it, who cares? SEAL Team Squatch though. SEAL Team Squatch. Genius idea. You already got it from me. However, though, Rampage, the movie Rampage, it's not with The Rock. That was fucking stupid. The movie Rampage is about some dude, white. He's 20 something, lives in his mom's fucking basement. He's working out, he's doing all this stuff, but then he ends up ordering, Kevlar plates and metal steel plates for bulletproofing and stuff like that. And yeah, so he's getting ready to go to total war with his hometown, and he's shooting up everybody. He blows up a goddamn police station, and that's Rampage. But now, could you imagine Rampage, but with the Sasquatch? But Sasquatch doesn't need all the armor, but he just got guns. Could you imagine dude? That'd be a movie if Sasquatch just has a gun. If you give one Sasquatch one gun and a bunch of bullets, let's see what happens. It'd be crazy, dude. It'd be crazy. Would I add a sex scene in the Sasquatch movies? Of course. You don't think I'm gonna have Sasquatch pounding out a human girl or a human girl Sasquatch? How you a human girl Sasquatch? But a girl Sasquatch. You know what I mean? Oh my god, dude! Now that do I make the Sasquatch thick as fuck in the movie, or just like him but a girl? Can you imagine just him but instead of a dick, it has a pussy. I was like, okay, whatever. That'd be fucking crazy. I would get like, I'd have to walk up on that, dude. I'd have to put them down. Like, oh my god, they're at it again. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was still Team Squatch. All the guns. It's okay. So think just basically SEAL Team 6, Sasquatch, Rambo, and whatever other dope movie you can do. But I want new people. I don't want anyone who directed the other movies because then they'll just be like the other movies. You know what I mean? Okay, fine. If you're asking, I will direct the movie. Okay, yes, we will have tit. We will show bush. It will be rated R. It will only be for the theaters, and the streaming platform will only be on Max. Wow, done. Call it. Give me my money, motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. Huh. I went to 4 years of school. Bitch, I smoked weed all my life, and I still made better movies than you. So what's up? My podcasts are like the way Riff Raff raps. I go from talking buttercream, talking about fucking your bitch and hurting your self-esteem. Fucking, I couldn't figure out the rap, but oh well. I'm shining like a blimp baseball bat, electric neon. No, okay, whatever. No, Riff Raff's too good. I need cocaine. And that's the only thing that will up me to my level. Cocaine. To be on the level of the Raff. If I want to get on the level of the Raff, I gotta hit some lines, dog. Just drinking ain't gonna cut it to get on that set. But yeah. Anyway, so as I digress, Miss Rachel can get fucked in the butt. Oh my god, dude! Could you imagine, dude? Miss Rachel getting fucked in the butt by SEAL Team Bigfoot. She just comes in and she starts fucking having a gangbang with every Sasquatch. Oh my god, dude! Could you imagine Sasquatch porn? Just all these Sasquatches violating, degrading our human women with their 44-inch cocks. Can you imagine, dude, if Bigfoot had just had like a fucking 3 foot cock? It's like, oh my god, why? You know, but here's the thing though. You know, maybe they don't tell you, but if you shave down, oh, dude, could you imagine that? Yeah, if you shave down the girl Bigfoot, she's all hot and shit. So, you know, leave a little hair for him because he's down with that. He's all down with the bush. But damn, that means that bitch can take a 3 foot cock. Oh my god, dude, that's insane, dude. That's like horse sex. I'm done. Too much, too much, too much. Instead of making a good wholesome family movie, because you can make it animated, I made basically Sasquatch porn. What the fuck? Yeah, porn addiction, overactive imagination. Can they go together? Yeah, of course. When you got a high libido, dude, and you just want to fuck and jag, and it's like, dude, who, fuck, dude, good luck, nigga, good fucking luck, dog. Even me myself, I gotta pound out a bitch. Never mind. We'll just get it. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I like Survivor. I've talked about this before, but then I thought, what about Survivor with no survival skills? Like, all right, let's. All right, fuck it. Let's put me out and a buddy. Dude, I could literally throw out any fucking buddy from work, dude, and we're not gonna fucking survive. All right, I'll throw out this person first. Alec 9. Well, if you're familiar with Rondo 9, Rondo number 9, that's Alec. But we would just die. We would literally, I don't even know what the fuck, I don't know what he could do. He could stand there and be like, so remember back in the day in history? Well, apparently, monks jacked off too. What? I don't know. He'll say something funny but random, but like I don't know. Not maybe of that, but he'll just say some shit and it's like that's all we can do. That's all we can do. Maybe, I mean, if I get lucky and I find out he's an outdoorsman, oh, thank God. But no, I we'd be dead. Plain and simple. Even if we were, dude, okay, so I like to think about like when I'm just on the road and it's like, all right, if I see the road that I know, like let's say it's Montgomery Street, and Montgomery Street is one of those streets that just is kind of hits the cuts, has some city part houses, and then cuts again, but and cuts are a lesser populated area, mainly actually orchards and trees and fruit peaches and shit like that. The cuts. If you don't know the cuts and you don't know the cuts, oh my god. Dude. But anyways, though, yeah, no. If you're in the cuts and like, all right, I'm here at this street and I see the sign, but I don't know where I'm at familiarly in this street. I'm either too far this way or too far that way, left or right. Right. This ain't gonna get political, but it's like, all right, now I see the street. I see Montgomery Street. Now I have to make a fucking decision, dude. Do I go left or right? And that right there, don't know why. That is the hardest part right there of just that. And again, and I'm not even out in the jungle, not trying to look for nothing. You're just out now, just being lost and survivor. But me, I'm trying to get home, and I see Montgomery, and I'm walking on foot, and it's like fuck, left or right. I've never seen this spot before. I'm used to going down from Montgomery and Chenoweth. You know what I mean? Um, so it's like, damn it, now I'm fucked. And then you take that turn thinking, no, that's right, because I feel like I'm on this side. You're going further away, not even closer. Little do you know, now there's a pack of hyenas, wolves, coyotes ready to fucking nibble your ass like I did to my wife. You know what I mean? And and it ain't pretty because they got sharp teeth. Me, I got these cute little fucking smooth drinker's teeth. You know what I mean? I'm gonna nibble you. I ain't gonna chomp at you. You know what I mean? But those things will chomp. And yeah, it's just funny. Like yeah, okay. So me and Alec, me and Kyle, all the Kyles from work, except for I only know two. GK, shout out. I actually saw you today. Gave the homie a hug. It was good to see the motherfucker. That was what's up. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Damn it! See, I got lost thought in thought because I was like, hmm. Oh yeah, and then Kyle from the warehouse. Fuck, if I was with both of them motherfuckers, we'd be fucked. God damn it! Actually, I think GK may save my life. Kyle, the other Kyle would know how to do it, but not know how to do it. Maybe, but at least And I might have some aware, but not, I don't know. Depending on if it's me and David. Oh my god, dude, me and David, fuck, dude, we're fucked. I'm gonna have to feed that nigga. Fuck, he's a big boy. Nah, I'm a big. I eat too. I'm a big boy, but no, 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 no. There's no one I would think of that. Dude, I don't know no one in that fucking place where I work with that has any type of survival experience. You know what I mean? I don't know no motherfucker that's in the Boy Scouts. They know how to work on cars, but there are no cars in the woods. So that's the scary thing. So yeah, that was just a fun, stupid thought. Can you imagine just Survivor, but you don't know how to survive? Just call it die, and we'll call it dire. And yeah, dire situations. We'll call the show Dire Situations or Dire Straits. That's the show, Dire Straits. What happens when we take two unexperienced people and we get them naked and put them in the woods? We drove around in circles around one block for 1 hour to take these guys 45 minutes outside of town. Walking, it was only a 10-minute car ride. Yeah, there we go. 45-minute walk. But it was a 10-minute drive. Let's see what they do. And then dude, you just see them fucking die. We just die, dude. Just First off, I know me. I'm getting bit by a rattlesnake right in the fucking dick, dude. Right in the fucking dick. They're like, dude, we're in the cold Himalaya mountains. There's no rattlesnakes. How the fuck did you get bit by a rattlesnake? They'll have to make shit up. It was a snow desert rattlesnake. When it gets so snowy like a desert, they just show up. Oh god, dude. Um, but yeah, that's that's dumb as hell. I'm sorry, that's dumb as hell. That's just dumb. Boo, boo.
Move this man!
Get back to fucking my wife. Let's talk back to that, dude. Let's talk about. Oh shit. Yeah, no, the damn AOC and Bernie Trump supporter rally was here in Idaho today, and I actually drove by and I caught the ending of it. Not like I went to the goddamn thing. That would have been cool though. Don't get me wrong. I would have brought my fucking bud. I would have brought drinks. I would have fucking told them, hey yo, Donald Trump's the man. Like, all right, I get it. I didn't fuck with him like that, and he's not a king. He's not a god, but he's a better man than what they got, and that's horrible to say just because of how bad that they are over there, But shout out Bernie Sanders. I voted for you when I was a youngster. Shit sounded cool. Because at the time I wanted to go to college and rack up that debt, player, and you was talking about debt forgiveness. So all right, but that ain't me now. Times change, people change, minds change, thinking changes, and you can see now everything was all going Democratic. Now it's red. It just happens, dude. But what was I gonna say about it? Oh yeah, I didn't think none of the goddamn pussy motherfucker out there that I saw could kick my ass. Even the toughest motherfucker, I was like, oh, fuck you up, and not even well, just because I know what I know, whatever the fuck. But yeah, I just like, dude, everyone was like fat as like fat, not like athletic fat. Like I see big motherfuckers in my where I go, but it's like you got some strength to you, boy. You're a big motherfucker, but damn it, you strong. Like, dude, you got strength. You know what I mean? You look athletic, like you look like you've done something at least. Like I see hella motherfuckers, but then I saw these motherfuckers at this goddamn fucking rally, and I saw losers, dude. Everyone looked like a fucking loser. The only people that didn't look like losers were the adults, and I'm talking about adults. And I'm an adult, but I'm a 30-year-old adult. No, 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 no. These people were like 50, 40s. You know what I mean? Old Democrats, old Dems. Old Dems thinking they's going to win it. But, man, again, what pissed me off is that none of these goddamn Dems had a lighter. Looking through, no one had a lighter. And me as, an independent, a Democrat, now a good Republican man. Shout out to everybody, though, still. It doesn't matter. I was like, God damn it, you motherfuckers don't got no fucking lighter. God damn it. I thought you guys were the progressive fucking pot smokers, and I'm over here all fucking Republican stoner and shit, and I'm trying to fucking smoke a little bud and talk a little politics, see what's up, see what the world is at, see if they're gonna swing on me, see what's up. So then, I'm not gonna get my I'm not gonna do that whole dirty lives thing or whatever. Nah, if I get into a fight, I keep it like a G. I ain't gonna film nothing. I'm just gonna fucking swing and let a motherfucker film me knock out a pussy motherfucker. Or well, I will say this though, I fuck with the wrong pussy motherfucker and he gets a good lucky shot on me. Out. It can always happen. That's tough though when you fucking come in though. That's always not the plan. That's just it. It just is what it is. Ain't none of this fucking. No, 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 no. I ain't got time for that. I ain't that fast. I'm not fast like that. I'm like fucking. I need to tuck in, eat a shot or two, hit you with the hardest shit you've ever been hit in your fucking life, and I need to break your fucking ribs and call it a day. That's it, and that's done. I need to fucking break your insides. That's all I got. That's all it is I'm not gonna do this flashy shit. No, I'm gonna fucking run up. And honestly, I've seen fights where motherfuckers do that shit and the fool is like getting away and keeping his distance, but he don't look like he's the man doing that. The motherfucker charging at him looks like the man. I'm like, ooh, fuck. That's boxing in real life. It's like, ooh, shit. That's scary. That's scary when you get confronted with that. It really is when you All right, let's fight. And then you see a motherfucker just like, let's fucking go, dude, and bang, bang, bang. But everything was cool. I was very peaceful. Obviously, I don't want to start no fucking fight, but I just would have been intrigued to see what the temperature was of the rally. I would have actually preferred to enjoy going to the rally just to hear it, see what they talk about, hear it for myself instead of the news that I watch, whether it's TYT or Fox News or of all of those types. You know what I mean? And then I like to watch Sky News, CNN from time to time if they got something worth damn. Oh, speaking of, CNN was talking to Trump and Trump was like, "Oh yeah, that's why nobody watches you because you're incredible. No one likes you. Get out of here." But go ahead, answer your question, pretty much, or some shit. I was like, but he let him ask the question, and then Trump just hit him with the man. Fuck you. You're a loser. Who are you? Fake news. I was like, damn, quick, quick with the bold, eviscerated him. I was like, dude, if he's doing that to a reporter, imagine what he's gonna do to Iraq. Iran? I don't know. I forget. But again, it makes me laugh when my Democratic uncle, who's a AOC Kamala dude, but he's a George W. Bush Marine. But yeah, he does have his Republican tendencies, but he's more on the left. But he's like, man, dude, we just need to level that place. Fuck that shit. And I still love that. I've probably repeated this plenty of times, but I love when he's on it. I don't love the idea of war. Don't get me wrong. But I love the idea, the fact of my uncle being like, you know what? When I'm on my Donald Trump shit, when I'm on my Republican shit, fuck that. And he doesn't say Donald Trump. His Republican tip. He's like, man, fuck that, dude. Let's level the playing field. Let's just level it. And I was like, wow, dude, that's not Republican, that's not Democrat, dude. That's that Marine in you, dog. That's that vanquish our enemies and call it Dunsky so we can be cool and free and live our beautiful life that we do as Americans. Um, so yeah, I thought that shit was funny. I love that shit. That talk is crazy, dude. And it just is. Whether you say no, we should never ever shoot anybody over there, or we should just kill everybody. Like, whoa, dude, both sides are crazy. This is like, whoa, let's kill some, not all, but let's figure it out. I'm like, right, let's kill. Wow, I'm just like, all right, let's kill them. Hold on now, because yeah, that's a tough one just to say a shit like that. But pick your side, do whatever. I don't know, but just know though, if you're a picker, a side picker, kind of even like me, don't go out and attacking motherfuckers and doing shit, you fucking pussy. I don't go out and do that. I didn't go out and yell at motherfuckers at that rally. I thought about it for shits and giggles just because I'm a comedian type guy, but no, that's disrespectful. I respect our fellow Americans, whether they're wrong or right. Um, but yeah, I just don't believe in doing that shit either. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, that's just pretty cool. It's just cool. Get up, get up, get up, jump the bombshells. And speaking of bombshells, not even really. Switch up the whole subject now. We went on war and politics. Let's get to gay shit now. Let's get on some gay shit. Let's get on to the gay tip. This shitty, stinky gay tip. So I'm cool with myself, dude. You should be too. Be comfortable. Be who you are. It is what it is, right? And so my wife fucking hits me up, and we were talking about Gorilla Glue. I was talking about my favorite marijuana strain, which is like Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue is like hands down my favorite. My name is GG, like my initials Gregorio Gutierrez, so that's double G. So Gorilla Glue, that's GG. You know what I mean? And it's just cool, GG. So I was like, all right, that's what's up. But I like it. It got me high. It has a little bit of a family tie to me because a cousin of mine used to grow that shit and he died. May he rest in peace. Yo, shout out to the plug, to the cousin first, but the plug next. You know, but yeah, my wife was like, "What does that stand for?" My wife was just talking mad shit. She's like, "What's that?" Basically, she was like, "What's that stand for?" Greg's gay guy, fucking gay goo, anything gay, and she's just like, oh, I see why you like it, fag. It's like, bitch, what are you doing to me right now? where did this come from, you? Or what are you doing? But I was not really shocked. I'm just saying that now, but I was just laughing like, ha, 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 ha. That's hella funny, dude. Just because, just because it's just fucking funny, dude. My wife does shit like that. And, well, G, to me and my uncle, you know what the G in your last name is for? Gay. I was like, oh, damn, that hurts. Ah. Not really, but it was like, yeah, that's fucked up. That's cold, dude. And it's not me and her mom playing around, but it's just me and her fucking around. And, oh, uh, so she started talking shit, and then that makes me think it's, well, fucking gay, whatever. And I was like, hey, babe. And then again, my cousin, when I was a kid, asked me gay for pay. And so I've had these questions asked for me all the time. So it thought from an old past question, because of her new thing, it made me think, oh my God, let me think of this. So I was like, babe, for millions and millions of dollars, would you let me get pounded out? Oh no. Yeah, would you let me get pounded out in the butt? And you know what though? It is very funny because that when I say that phrase, it sounds like, babe, for millions and millions of dollars, would you let me get pounded out by the butt, please? Or I could be like, babe, for millions and millions of dollars, you would you let me get pounded out by the butt? You know, depending on you how you answer, like, would you let me get pounded on my butt? But I'm gonna go whichever one's gonna go with the conversation. So my wife was like, "Oh, millions and millions of dollars, you say, huh?" And I don't know. Yeah, no, yeah. And she's like, "You gotta stay in someone's butt." And I was like, "No. You gotta get fucked. I gotta get pounded in my ass." And I was just going extra hard because it's just doing the more envelope pushing you do, the funnier it gets for that shit. Don't get me wrong, I have a stop point. I have a stop point that is like, all right, motherfucker, smoothie, bananas. That's my safe word. Trigonometry, I'm done. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? No. You know, but shits and giggle jokes and words all fucking day, dude. Get the fuck out of here. So because we have this fool at work who was like singing about like if you put it in my butt or if I put it in your butt, it's gonna hurt. And it just made it easy. I was like, all right, then let's fucking go. He was singing about that shit, so everything culminates, you know. Because I don't remember. I mean, okay, I do choose to remember shit that is for work. Certain things, obviously, because I don't care to remember bullshit. Whatever. Funny things I remember though. A lot of funny things. You know what I mean? Just because that's for me. If you say some funny shit, that shit's funny as hell. But the fact that I'm, you know, that no that shit makes me laugh though. It's like because I was like, oh yeah, dude, fucking pound me out, fucking millions and millions of dollars, you know. And then my wife asked our homie Dorian at work, and if you've actually seen Dorian on the podcast, actually he's on one of the shorts, an early short, like the first 10 shorts I've done. He's there. And he was like, no, that's gay. You should see what your husband's into then if he's talking like that. And that shit just had me dying. I was like, fuck, that's fucking funny. Because I'm being silly, but like some of the bros, dude, they don't like that. The old bros don't fuck with that shit. You know what I mean? And I get it. But that still makes me fucking laugh. And then I got offended. I got hella offended because one of our, let's just say, I won't say what exactly class because I may be wrong, but let's say a member of our protected class in our company, I asked my wife to tell him, hey, fuck that. I don't know if I get still pounded in the butt. You know, I think I still have to get pounded in the butt, but I was like, tell this motherfucker millions and millions of dollars. Would you? I think that's it. Ask him. Would he pound me out for millions and millions of dollars? Like we're both gonna make millions and millions of dollars. Is he gonna pound me out? lets me know. Kind of a hurt to the ego that this motherfucker's gonna know. Now, maybe it's because my wife was the one asking him. So he didn't want to tell my wife, yes, your husband is handsome. Ching! I would pound his butt hard. And that would have been, I would have crashed. That shit would have been too fucking funny, nigga. I was laughing. Dude, the whole time in my car, man, I'm like, I'm trying to think of shit I can ask next. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna ask next, dog? It's just an episode. Gee, what will Greg ask next? And then this bitch ass nigga says, no, ugh. And I was like, bitch, motherfucker, you're gonna fuck other motherfuckers. Bitch was not me, motherfucker. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? Can you at least pretend to lie to me at least, nigga? Can you shits and giggles this way? Come on, dude. Oh, dude, I was so fucking pissed. I was like, bitch, I'm over here shitting and giggling. You give me an honest response and say no. I would have appreciated a yes. I would have been like, oh, motherfucker. But it is what it is. And me and my wife just kept laughing. She's like, damn, motherfucker, you ugly. You thought you was handsome. I was like, because my wife knows that I think bitches want to fuck and fucking, like, dude, that's like, men want to be me. Women want to be with me. And some men too, you never know. Just now, just fucking around. But she's like, basically, she's like, and that's something that she knows about me, which I don't go out and try to fuck every bitch or whatever the fuck, that ain't me. But I think the bitch do want to fuck, which is still a guy confidence ego trip thing. Oh well, it is what it is. Not anybody personally that I know like get word or nothing. But just when I go out with them. But yeah. But she knows that shit hurt me. I was like, this nigga couldn't even fucking lie. And I was like, oh, you motherfucker couldn't even fucking help my ego trip. But not even ego trip, my confidence. But nah, he probably knew. He was like, ah, fuck this for Greg. This nigga's too loud anyways. Fuck this nigga. He can shut the fuck up. Ugly bitch. I was like, oh. But yeah. Okay. Oh, wow, that's hilarious. The next note is, yeah, damn. Fuck. This next one was funny just because I don't know what the hell was going on, but it's a thing that add a clip of American Dad Lavate las manos. Because someone was doing some magicianary shit, some magical magician shit, and they was doing some stuff, and I was like, I can't keep up. But yeah, there's that. Oh yeah, I've been door dashing lately, and I was thinking, man, what if there's like a DoorDash for perverts? You know, Perv Dash, and it's just like, all right, bitch, give me the number 2 with the fucking cheeseburger and put the goddamn pubic hair in the goddamn sandwich, bitch. It better make it fucking extra, you know. Alrighty, bitch, you better fucking fart on this goddamn fucking bread, and you better spit in it too. All right, you better rub this on your coochie, and then shit on it. Ah, delicious. So yeah, I just thought like, dude, that'd be crazy. A DoorDash for pervs. A girl answers. Girls are sick. Girls would be like, I want you to give me a burger, but I want you to marinate those buns in piss. Oh, that's disgusting. I want you to shit in my sandwich, and then skull fuck me until it's gone, and then until this guy Greg gets a boner because all the shit in the salad is gone. Because salad's nasty, nigga. Salad and shit. A shit salad? Get out of here. Oh my god. But yeah, that shit was too funny, dude. Just Perv Dash, dude. Perv Dash was like, okay, other than my movie idea with SEAL Team 6 Squad, dude, Perv Dash too. Perv Dash. Oh god, I just need to check this. And there's no sex, so then does that mean that's not prostitution? You know what I mean? It's a service, but not sexual or not sex. So it's like I need someone to just shit on my face right now. I need someone to piss in my mouth. Oh my god, I need a thick to plus size Latina woman to piss in my mouth. I've never done it. I don't think I could do it. Although though, all right, secret time. I drank my piss on accident. Secret time. Shout out to Bert Kreischer for that, and that's all that shout out. But secret time, I had to go pee hella bad, and I was driving in my truck, and I pissed in the fucking can when I was doing the moving and stuff, and because I didn't know where the bathroom was, but I did also actually, you know what? No, that's a lie. I probably did know at that point where the bathroom was, but I didn't want to walk all the way there because it just hit me and I couldn't make it. So I pissed in the can. I didn't want to dump the piss anywhere, you know what I mean? And so I jump back in my truck and I leave the can in there. And I come back like 2, 3 days later. I'm like tired because it's the morning time and I'm hungover and I'm doing something. And it's the weekend by that point. And I get up in there. It's still the weekend actually. And I get up in there and I'm like, oh, it's not an energy drink. And I feel for the liquid and I put the liquid in my mouth. I go, whoa. I take a fucking. And I pause. And I sit there with piss in my mouth. And I think, yeah, I just fucking spit that shit out, dude. I was like, oh my God, dude. Thank God it wasn't that bad, actually. It was not bad piss. Might even say more on the warm, not nasty apple juice, just like warm, weird flavor that is not bad. I will say that. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Very drinkable. I will say this. Very drinkable. Maybe like someone boiled apple juice. You know what I mean? It was all vitamins and shit, but it was watery too, so it wasn't the clearest, but it wasn't dark, dude, because if it was dark, it would have been bad, but it was kind of clear probably, but it was very warm and didn't taste bad. I will say that. My piss didn't taste bad, but it wasn't what I wanted to fucking drink. It wasn't like, oh my God, thank God, it's my piss. I want to fucking chug it. No, dude, that shit was disgusting. I spit it the fuck out. Gross. But there we go. There's a secret, real moment right there for you guys. We're all human beings. We all love each other. Have fun. Suck a dick. Suck a clit. Dom soy. Uh, this made me react more than my piss.